Hamana, 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 hamana. And now there's sound. Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah. Melanated! Welcome to this episode of Morning Tea, where we sit in our sleepwear and discuss current events. Today's tea is agua. Hey, let's jump into this because, here's the agua. Trump and the London attack. So as you guys may have heard, London had a terror attack. They have gone through a lot, London. I mean, this is the third attack this year that they've had. I mean, and just like, thank God that they haven't been bigger than what they've been. But like, I mean, I had to reach out to all my London Brits and be like, I hope everybody's okay. When people like I haven't talked to in years, I'm like, hey, everybody okay? You know, just like the air. I mean, imagine if in your city that were happening. 3 attacks this year. That's like insane. So love and prayers go out to all the Brits who watch this channel, all the Londoners who watch this channel. Stay safe, you guys. It's really, it's frustrating because I kind of think of London as like being like not an extension, but like, I feel like London is one of those cities that I have friends in, you know? So I feel close to it a little bit. I've not been, but I feel like, I know people there. I have some sort of attachment to it. And it just, I want you guys to be safe. In the aftermath of that, Sadiq Khan, who is the mayor of London, and he is the first Muslim mayor, I believe, of London, and he basically was saying that there's going to be a show of force on the streets in London, that they're going to see more police officers and more armed police officers. And for those of you who don't know, police officers in UK, for the most part, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but they don't carry firearms the way they do here. I think the ones that carry firearms are a specific faction of the police, but the basic police officers don't have guns. Am I right? Am I right, Londoners? Let me know that. That's what I know to be true. They don't carry guns. So the mayor was just saying, hey guys, we're going to increase security. We're going to increase the police force, the armed police force. So, just when you see them out there, don't be alarmed. The US president decided that he was going to tweet about this situation. After Sadiq Khan made the statement about don't be alarmed, there's going to be extra police on the street, he then put at least 7 dead and 48 wounded in terror attack. And Mayor of London says there's no reason to be alarmed, in quotes. There's no reason to be alarmed. So he completely took that statement out of context. And I don't even know why. I think it might be because, here's the agua. Right after Trump did the travel ban in January, Sadiq Khan was very critical of it. This is from CNN Politics. I'll link it below. In January this year, Khan insisted Trump's state visit to Britain be canceled after the US president attempted to impose a travel ban on Muslim nations, a policy that he labeled to be cruel and shameful. So I think that's why Trump feels like in the wake of this attack, felt like he should attack the mayor of London in this manner, because the mayor of London is like, nah, bro, we don't need you to come over here. So then in another tweet, Donald Trump said, pathetic excuse by London Mayor Sadiq Khan, who had to think fast on his no reason to be alarmed statement. Mainstream media is working hard to sell it. At this point, I don't think it's spin. I really feel like Donald Trump is in the wrong. You don't say that to another mayor after there has been an attack, especially an allied mayor, because, we're allies with the UK. It's just crass, taking into consideration that Donald Trump has never been in this position. He has no idea. What would he do if there was a terror attack, right? So what I think that was interesting is Mayor Bill de Blasio, the mayor of New York City, he got on Twitter and responded to Trump's tweets and said, Mayor Sadiq Khan is doing an extraordinary job supporting Londoners in this time of pain. President Trump's attack on him is unacceptable. And I think a lot of lawmakers, a lot of politicians feel like it's unacceptable. And I feel like it's unacceptable too. I know people have another opinion, so if you have a different opinion and you somehow feel like that is what's fine for him to say, then, let us know down below why. Here's the agua. Lavar Ball. Now, I don't care nothing about anybody's basketball, but I do care about drama. So, since there's a little bit of drama dealing outside of the game, I'm into that. So I did a little research because I had no idea who he was. Lavar Ball is a former NBA player, and he married this woman, which I had heard because he wanted to have better genes, and she not black. But I don't know how true that is. Married, had 3 kids, or has 2 sons. I don't know if he has 3 or 2, but 2 of them are definitely basketball players in college right now. And one of them, I don't know his name, name, Lamont, I don't know. Lavar really wants him to be a Laker, so he's been speaking it into existence. And so that's part of the thing too, is that he's like their manager agent, and he's like really outspoken, but he's their dad, and there's a lot of criticism with the way he's handling the whole situation. They also have this clothing company called Big Baller Brand or something. He's trying to push this with these shoes that are $495, and everybody's like, oh, da, da, da. Like, here's the deal, like, I don't actually care, but it's a little tea, so I wanted to give it to you, right? The controversy around him is that he's just so outspoken and so outlandish, so loud, and it just seems like he's a crazy, like, college dad, right? But if he were an agent, this wouldn't be looked at in any other manner, because this is what agents and managers do, right? So that is the argument for him. Also, like, you know, he's a black man, and my propensity is to support him, even if his antics are a little outrageous. But what I want to talk about specifically is when he was on this interview with this blonde lady and this older man, and they started talking about his clothing company, and the blonde lady said something about not wanting to wear his brand. So the idea now is that he's sexist because he said some things against her, and then he said, like, you get what's coming to you. And nobody understands what that meant. When I watched it, I was like, what does that even mean? I feel like he was just saying words. He's just like, whatever, you know, your karma's on you. I guess because she bashed his brand. And so, like, when he said, you'll get what's coming to you, she's like, are you threatening me? And I'm like, if you were even watching this interview, you know he's not threatening you. You know he's just like saying, like, doesn't want to talk to you, and you keep trying to talk to him, and he's being rude to you, but like let him be rude and stupid. You don't have to fight him. She got nothing from me for fighting him. It was just awkward. It was an awkward moment that went on for too long because she wouldn't just let her guest speak to the person she wanted to speak to. Now everyone's saying that he's sexist, and like, even if he is sexist, because I'm a black person before I'm a woman, I have a hard time sympathizing with her, and I have a hard time calling him sexist, and I have a hard time thinking these things. All I'm thinking is he just doesn't want to talk to you, blonde lady. Don't try to make it seem like he's this aggressive black man, because that's not what that said. He did not want to talk to you. It's like he said no, and you didn't take no for an answer. So here's Le Agua. Comey. So he spoke in front of that panel, and it was just so, like, lackluster. He didn't even say anything I thought he was going to say. Nothing to really... I just want something to get Trump. I just want him to be impeached so bad, and Comey let me down. I'll report more on it in the real episode of Morning Tea, but this is just like a morning tea light. Morning tea Splenda. Diet morning tea. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Morning Tea. I'll have the real episode up later. You have a fantastic day. Bye.